So it's another beautiful morning, somewhere in Everon, and I don't know what it is. I've never been here before because I always play full-size Everon, so I always see Montignac or Morton. So in this video, I'd like to talk about the changes in voice over IP icons. So the way it used to be is that you would see friendly icons showing up with a white name, and enemy talk will be showing up with just the icon and no name. And now they changed it so both sides show up with names and both names are white. And some players say it's unrealistic, and I think it's currently the best possible solution that the developers chose if all the variables are considered. Because I think they added it because Sony insisted on those name tags. My guess is so they can always report somebody if he says something bad. So it's a variable that cannot be changed. Sony insists on it, then the developers won't change it. And the reason I think why it's the best possible solution is consider this example. You're walking down the street and you hear somebody talking in that direction. Now, as it previously was, if you would see the voiceover icon and you would see no name, you could immediately identify somebody over here is talking is an enemy. And if he's comfortably talking within hearing range, it means the approach from which he came from to that building is probably completely clear of friendlies, and there's no friendlies in the area. So you could just open the map, if I knew where I was. Probably here, in this house. Let's say if I'm here, and I hear enemy talking from here, then I know in about a wide strip of land like that, there's probably no friendlies in there. So it's like an audio wall hack that indicates to you where the enemy is. And now it's different because now you hear something and you see the names of the enemy and your friendlies in white. So you hear something about there, and then you still have to check if it's a friendly or not. And I think that's gameplay because you have to identify your enemies or see if there's a target that you should shoot or not. And the developers could have chosen a worse solution where they just show the enemies in red or some other indicator it's an enemy, because there would be the same problem. You would immediately be able to identify that it's enemies on the side.